Hi, this is Becky Vardaman with Converge Consulting. We're going to take another look at one of these great helpful dashboards for Google Analytics that Ryan Lindsay posted back in January. This time we're going to look at the SEO Performance Dashboard. So as Ryan notes here, things have gotten a little bit harder in Google Analytics to track real SEO without adding on like an SEMRush or a Moz tool. Google is very, very careful about privacy, and if people are logged in to their Google tools or Gmail or really anything that is a Google product in that browser, we're not going to get information about the keywords that they searched. However, we do have some valuable information that's still coming through. So putting that in perspective, let's take a look at the SEO Performance Dashboard. If you haven't downloaded it yet, go ahead and click on it and select the view you'd like to see it in. I've already done so. Here you see we have our total organic visits. Organic traffic in Google Analytics terms is basically anything coming from a search engine that is not being paid for. So it might be Google, it might be Yahoo, it might be Bing, it might be some of the international search engines as well. You'll notice here that some of these talk about brand. In order to get these to work correctly, you need to click into the edits. And wherever you see this big capital brand terms, that's where I want you to put in the name of your brand. If you have more than one brand term, you'll notice that this is in a regular expression format. You can go ahead and do a pipe, which is just a straight up and down line, and add more than one thing. So we can do variations. Now by clicking on that, you can see that all of the brand terms got stripped out of this. So here are some other keywords that people are looking for. So anytime you see brand in there, go ahead and make sure you're doing that as well. We also have organic keywords. So this is the pages per session and the number of sessions. So we want to get a good understanding here of if there's something that's driving somebody really deep into our site, what it is that sent them there in the first place. We also have this based on bounce rates. So a bounce is when somebody comes to your website and they don't go to any other pages. They land on the same page that they exit from. It's a session with one page view and no more. Typically, in most scenarios, that's not a good thing. We want people to go a little bit deeper into our websites and read some of our content. In some cases, it's not necessarily a terrible thing. For instance, if I was driving people to a page on my website where the call to action was to go leave my website and sign up for something through maybe a third-party Eventbrite or something like that, it might actually be a good thing to see a high bounce rate then because we're driving people to leave the site, right? So keep your head about you when you're looking at those bounce rates. We're looking here also at our organic visits, and this is over the timeline, so you can really see the difference. We have a big weekend dip every week. Those kinds of trends are easy to spot in those. Again, this is a place where you can add your brand. Our top SEO landing pages, and again, you can add your brand here. This is a lovely one because it gives us our goal completions based on those organic landing pages and the goal conversion rate. So we can figure out which content on our site is organically driving the best traffic, the type of traffic that's likely to convert on our goals. Over here in this far column, we have the search engines. So as I mentioned, there are other search engines included. Most of you are going to see Google as the really, really big piece of the pie here. Here we have our top organic landing pages just by entrances, the number of times they came through. And our top organic keywords with both sessions and the percent of new sessions. So what percent of those people are new to us that haven't been on our site within that time period? And of course, the most successful keywords by goals. So these are the actual keywords listed out by the goal completions and the goal conversion rate. So which keywords are people searching for that are really getting the people to our site to do the thing that we want them to do, which is why we're here, right? Thanks a lot.